Yo, this is G.Love, and you're watching Stubble, the new growth of music, so check it out.
Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die.
Ready?
Ready.
Hey, this is Jeff with Stubble Music Zine, and I'm hanging out with
Mr. G.Love.
G.Love. Hey, welcome home.
Thank you.
So I see you brought the first snow of the season here.
Whew, guys, rough weather here today.
So you guys this is your last show, right?
Yeah.
For wrapping up this fall tour.
Mm-hmm.
So you're out supporting your 11th studio album.
Yep.
Well, what's Fixin' to Die, right?
Fixin' to Die.
How's the fans receiving that?
Yeah, it's been a good run for us. It's the record's been a real return to my roots as a blues player and a coffee shop musician, street musician, and it's really felt like a second chance to make a first record again. Because a lot of the material is material I was working on kind of before I even met the band and kind of stumbled upon mixing hip hop and blues. I was just more of a blues player and. And also when I first started writing songs, I was really into folk music, Bob Dylan and a lot of music like that. So this record, Fixin' to Die, is kind of like that side of my music to kind of the predecessor of the G.Love Special Sauce records.
Okay, so you got 11 albums before you actually threw some covers on there, right? So you got a cover from Paul Simon, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Right?
Yeah. There's 4 covers on the record. Paul Simon's 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, Fixin' to Die. The title track is an old blues song by Booker White, and there's another one called You've Got to Die, which is a Blind Willie McTell song, and then a Velvet Underground cover called Pale Blue Eyes. So basically, once we I never really put out any covers, but once we decided we're gonna go in this blues direction, I said, well, let me put some of this material that I've had in my repertoire for a long time, like Fixin' to Die, and then we said, well, we're gonna open the door to doing some of our own renditions. Let's do a hit. So we chose 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, and I thought just mainly, we want to do something. If you're gonna approach someone else's tune, just make sure you put your own stamp on it, and I feel like we're able to do that with everything that we approached.
So what can we expect tonight? So this is the Halloween hootenanny. Are you guys gonna come out dressed? I'm hoping maybe like Kiss or Wizard of Oz, maybe.
Not like Kiss, but we got a little costume thing. That's why. I apologize for being late. We were just getting our costumes, but yeah, we're gonna have a little costume going. But it should be fun. It's musically, what we've been doing is kind of taking a musical journey. We kind of start with the new record, which is more of Delta blues and we start acoustic and then kind of ramp up into working through some of our older records. And we've been doing a pretty classic show right now. I feel like a lot of old school stuff. Coming home and playing Philly has always been like this big thing, So it's kind of like it's kind of aggravating in a way because sometimes you just want to be in a town where you don't know anybody. And there's not like some big thing, just playing your music, you know what I mean? And that's basically what we want to go up to do every night. It's just, it doesn't matter where we are, who's watching, just go up, play your music. That being said, there's definitely you have that hometown pride and you want to put on the best show possible for a hometown crowd. And then you got a lot of people you grew up with.
What's coming up for you in 2012? What can we expect? Are you gonna still tour this, or you got another album coming out?
Well, we'll be touring in January, February, and March, and that will kind of be, just out, continuing to tour on Fixin' to Die, and then at the same time we'll start looking to work on a new record in the beginning of the year.
Okay. Well, what's up with the Occupy movement? Are you support that?
Yeah, actually, I sent a shout out to them on the radio today, and I've been talking a lot about it with my dad. I think it's just about it's just you have the haves and the have-nots in our society, in any society, and I think just after the last 10 years or so, the economy's been in the pits so bad that there's a lot more people that have not and want more, and they see a lot of injustice with the way that the government is set up and a taxation of the rich versus taxation of the poor, and I think that there are people coming to a generally unsatisfied group of people are coming together, being together, and demanding someone acknowledge them and hopefully pass some legislation that changes that. I think it comes down to the taxation of the very, very, very wealthy, and they'd like to see those people taxed more. I saw on CNN they were one of the placards that kind of summed up for one newscaster was, just a young person was out there and their placard was like, I have $70,000 in college loan debts and I owe, and I have no medical insurance and I work full time and make $20,000 a year. Where's my bailout? I guess the other thing we got going besides the music right now is the G.Love and Special Hot Sauce. So make sure you get a chance to go on G.Love's Hot Sauce.com or Philadelphonic.com, and you can get your G.Love and Special Hot Sauce.
Speaking of which, didn't you have a cooking show that you did with your wife? Maybe got shelved or didn't get shelved, coming out soon.
We actually did shop a cooking show for a while, but it's not happening. But the hot sauce is happening. Well, so that's why we're talking about the hot sauce.
If you did any episodes, I'd be more than happy to put those out. The hot sauce, and that's all I got, man. I really appreciate your time.
All right, cool.
You have a great time. What are the odds that you're going to dedicate one of your songs to Stubble Music Scene tonight?
Well, probably the odds are that I'll probably definitely do that.
All right.